Kris Jenner expresses her devastation and breaks down in tears during an episode of The Kardashians. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and updates. The Kardashian family has built a reputation for living their lives openly in front of the cameras, allowing millions of people around the world to see their highs and lows. Over the years, the family has let fans into their most personal struggles, from business challenges to complicated relationships. In the latest episode of The Kardashians, one of the most emotional scenes unfolded, leaving Kris Jenner, the family's matriarch, in tears as she spoke about her daughter Khloe Kardashian's past marriage to Lamar Odom. The moment reminded everyone just how much pain and love is tied up in the family's history, even when years have passed since the actual events took place. The episode, which premiered on Disney+, followed Khloe as she took steps to confront her past in a way she had avoided for a long time. After 6 years without seeing Lamar in person, Khloe arranged a reunion with her ex-husband. This decision didn't come lightly. She had held onto some of his belongings over the years and felt that returning them could be a symbolic way of closing a chapter of her life. To make the process easier, she leaned on her best friend Malika, who has always been a source of support. Malika helped her organize the meeting, which eventually took place during the premiere episode. The reunion between Khloe and Lamar was emotional and surprising to many fans who never expected to see them together again on screen. Their marriage, which began in 2009, had once been one of the most watched relationships in Hollywood. People admired how quickly they had fallen for each other and how in love they appeared in front of the cameras. For Khloe, Lamar wasn't just a husband, he was the person she once believed would be her forever partner, her happily ever after. But like many stories in the Kardashian world, things did not turn out the way they first seemed. By 2013, Khloe had decided to file for divorce after dealing with years of struggles related to Lamar's addiction and personal issues. Though their divorce was finalized in 2015, the years in between were filled with tension and heartbreak. The most dramatic moment came when Lamar nearly lost his life after being found unconscious in a Nevada brothel in late 2015. He was rushed to the hospital and spent several days in a coma. Many feared he would not survive. Despite their marriage already ending, Khloe stepped in to take care of him during his recovery. She arranged for him to stay near her in a safe environment while he regained his strength. That act showed the deep compassion and loyalty Khloe had always had for him, even though their relationship as husband and wife was over. In the new season of the show, viewers saw Khloe finally sit with Lamar again. For her, it was about closure and about facing something she had avoided for so many years. What made the moment even more powerful was that she chose to tell her mom about it afterward, through a FaceTime call. Kris Jenner, completely unaware that Khloe had reconnected with Lamar, answered the call only to see her daughter sitting next to her former son-in-law. The surprise caught Kris off guard, and the emotions quickly poured out. In her confessional, Kris spoke openly about how proud she was of Khloe for having the strength to meet Lamar face-to-face after everything they had been through. She also expressed admiration for Lamar for showing up, acknowledging how difficult it must have been for him to face the past. As she spoke, Kris's voice began to break, and tears filled her eyes. She admitted she still felt a deep sense of forgiveness for Lamar, despite the pain his struggles had caused. She explained that she still loved him and always felt bad about the addiction he couldn't control. For Kris, the hardest part was knowing how much Khloe had once believed Lamar was her forever love, only to have that dream taken away. She described herself as devastated for her daughter, who had put her heart and soul into the marriage, only to see it collapse. The tears showed just how deeply Kris feels everything her children go through. For all the jokes about Kris being a business mastermind and a relentless momager, moments like this reveal her softer side. She has always said that her biggest priority is her family's happiness, and watching Khloe go through heartbreak has been one of the most difficult experiences for her. Seeing Khloe strong enough to reconnect with Lamar, however, gave Kris a sense of pride and relief, even if it brought back painful memories. What made the scene even more moving was Lamar's own words. At one point, he told Kris directly that Khloe was the best wife ever. Those few words carried so much weight because they acknowledged what many fans had always seen. Khloe gave her all to the relationship, even when things were falling apart. Her loyalty and kindness never wavered, even after the marriage ended. Hearing Lamar recognize that was bittersweet. It reminded Kris, Khloe, and the viewers of what once was and what could have been, if addiction and personal struggles had not gotten in the way. For longtime fans, the episode stirred memories of when Khloe and Lamar's love story first began. Back in 2009, their whirlwind romance was one of the most talked about topics in celebrity culture. They got married after only knowing each other for a short period, shocking both the media and the public. Yet, in the early years, their bond seemed genuine, and their love was celebrated by many. The two even starred in their own spin-off show, Khloe and Lamar, which gave fans an inside look at their married life. But behind the cameras, Lamar's addiction and personal demons were creating cracks that could not be fixed by love alone. When Lamar's health crisis unfolded in 2015, Khloe showed the world what kind of person she really was. Even though she had every reason to move on with her life, she stood by him in his darkest moment. She made medical decisions for him, ensured he had the care he needed, and even gave him a place to heal. For Kris, watching her daughter go through that was heartbreaking. She saw Khloe put aside her own pain to take care of someone she once loved so deeply. That kind of devotion left a lasting mark not just on Lamar, but on the whole family. Kris's emotional reaction in the new episode reflected all those years of memories coming back. To her, Lamar was not just Khloe's ex-husband, he was once a part of the family, someone she welcomed into their lives and supported. She had seen the highs of their relationship and the devastating lows. To this day, she carries the sadness of watching her daughter's dream of a perfect marriage crumble. That is why even after so many years, seeing Lamar next to Khloe again brought out so many emotions. It wasn't just about the present moment but about everything they had all been through together. As the episode aired, viewers took to social media to share their own feelings about the scene. Many admitted they were touched by Kris's tears and admired her honesty about still feeling love and forgiveness for Lamar. Others praised Khloe for her strength and for being brave enough to face her past. Some even admitted they cried while watching, remembering how difficult it was when Lamar's struggles were playing out in real time years ago. What makes this storyline so powerful is how relatable it is, despite the Kardashian family's fame and wealth. Many people know what it feels like to love someone who battles addiction, to hope for a happy ending that never comes, and to struggle with forgiving the past while still moving forward. Kris's tears were not just those of a mother protecting her daughter. They were the tears of someone who knows how hard it is to see love fall apart in such a painful way. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.